All right, we are just about ready for cross country to get going. On Thursday, they begin their season with the Alamogordo Invitational, which has a bunch of schools coming in. We were just talking to Coach off the air about that. But Coach Justin Gigler, beginning, what year is it now for you? Cross country? Eighth year of cross country.
8 in the district, yes, sir.
All right. Well, how are you doing? And first, congratulations. Just welcomed a new baby, right?
That's right. Yeah, baby Carter was born last Tuesday, August the 20th. So I got to spend a week at home with him. So excited to do that, but I think we're ready to get back to work here.
And that is baby number
4.
All right. Well, if you want to introduce the group that you brought with you today.
Yeah, will do. I have Celso Garcia, Michael Gagnon, Ellary Battle, and Gabi Sandoval.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good. All right. Well, Coach, you came off a year. Girls team qualified for state last year. Celso qualified on the boys' side. Obviously, goal is to get both teams up to state and to compete for district. How are you feeling about this year's group?
I feel really, really good about this group. Yeah, the girls actually tied for 6th last year. I thought it was a really, really great effort. We fell a little short at district last year. I think we just had a overall bad race, but Oñate clipped us. But then we went back up to state. Oñate had their one girl come in, and then we had the next 5 before Oñate's 2 came in. So we knew if we can bring that kind of effort all the time, we'll be doing great. And Celso, of course, he has a top 20 finish last year, so pretty good as a freshman. So, going into the season, I feel pretty good about sending both teams to state.
All right, very good. Celso, how was that experience at state last year?
That experience was actually pretty well. It was definitely a different one, not having the entire team there. But it was good still getting most of the support from the girls and everyone still being there on the side.
Yeah, and I said I had never been until a few years ago to a state meet before. It's such a big experience. Was it fun? Was that your first time being to a state cross country meet?
No, I had actually went my 8th grade year.
Okay.
And went up with the rest of them, so it was pretty good, especially for a second time.
All right, very good. Michael, obviously the goal, you want to get back to state this year, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Talk about your season last year and what you're shooting for going into this season.
So my season last year, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. Definitely like districts, I didn't run a good race. I feel like at all, and so I really want to make state this year. Because one of my goals when I started cross country was to make all 5 years of state, and so now I have to go for all 4 years. And so this year my goal is just to make it to state, and I guess time wise, but to get around low 17s, even break 17.
Okay. Very good. Another season where Gabi Sandoval is taking part in both girls soccer and cross country. It doesn't seem like it phases you at all. It seems like you're just used to it at this point.
No, I think over the couple years I've done it, I've gotten used to the pain.
Yeah, and it's a lot of running, but it seems to help you between each sport. And what at least on the cross country side, what are you looking for this year? Obviously, you want the team to get back to state again.
Yes, I'd like us to all qualify at state again.
Yeah.
That'd be exciting to see.
Do you have a time in your mind you want to get to by the end of the year, or haven't gotten there yet?
No, I haven't gotten there yet, so
hopefully we'll see a good number. I'm sure Coach.
Yes, I would think so.
Yeah, Coach always has a number in mind when I mention that.
Yeah, he does for sure.
He's thinking about. Ellary, the last year, was that your first experience at state, or had you been there before that?
Last year was my 8th grade year, so it was my first year.
Your first year, okay. What was that experience like to get to go to that big cross-country meet?
It was such a great experience. It was just everyone had such great support, and it was just an amazing experience.
All right, and are you shooting for a lower time this year, kind of speed up a little bit? That was what you're shooting for this season?
Definitely. I think... Personally, I think I'm stronger this year. I've been training harder, so I think.
Yeah. Coach, are you happy with the partaking in the summer activities and how much the kids have been involved heading into the season?
Absolutely. I know this summer was kind of a little different. We tried to transition into more of a 5-day work schedule this summer for the kids. Normally we kind of scaffold them in a little bit, 3 days, 4 days, and 5 days by the end of the summer. But we wanted to try some things different. We went ran in different places, ran in the evening, ran in the morning. But overall, participation has been really, really good. The program's super strong. We have a small 7th grade contingent this year of about 8-9 kids. But overall, we're looking at about 52 kids in the program, and that's a huge number. So But overall, yeah, I like the effort we've put in, boys and girls, and we're gonna be strong. And I know, especially on the girls' side, we lost a lot of talented runners, with Cheyenne and Mariah graduating, and we lost not Ellary, excuse me. You're still there here. Hi, Ellary. We lost Heidi because she moved. So that's 3 girls that were in the top 10 at district last year. But that being said, I still think we can win district. So.
And who else besides Gabi and Ellary are we looking at this year?
This year on the girls' side, Vanessa Nahar and Janae Shackley, another ones that we share with soccer. They both look really, really strong. Right past there, I mean, it's kind of our depth is. I think we're 5 deep, really good. But we have Song So and Chantel Marujo and Hannah Caceres is kind of our back end of RC right now. But those girls will get plenty of reps when the soccer girls aren't there. So that's kind of who we're looking at on the girls' side right now.
And the boys, other than Celso and Michael, who
that's a lot, actually. I think, Celso and Michael have done a great job of kind of showing that they're kind of the elite of the team. And, we have a huge pack this year right behind them. And I know I'm going to miss some people, but Gabe Cotter, Gavin Bond, Aiden Kepfer, who moved in from Angel Fire. He looks like he's going to be very strong. Caleb Boyer, Omar Enriquez, an 8th grader, Briggs Spencer, and I think that's kind of the first kind of group we're looking at. And then there's another just a group of 5-6 runners that are going to be within a minute of them. So the boys' side will be very, very competitive to who's going to be on varsity this season.
So I mean, with being a sophomore and you've got a junior to your right, you guys are the leaders of the team. Do you feel like that there's a little bit of a role for you that you kind of have to help out maybe some of the other either younger guys or more inexperienced guys out there?
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty big role, especially me just being a sophomore. But I try and include Michael in it too, to try and have us both kind of set the standard of what our team really needs to be.
Okay. And I mean, are you more of a? I mean, it seems like cross country. I don't know if there's as much of the vocal part of it. Or, I mean, what's? I mean, when you try to find ways to encourage, I mean, is it just by going out there and running faster and doing it by example more than anything else for you?
Yeah, it's basically just by example, but normally I try and give them tips on where they could possibly improve or how they could handle the race better or anything like that.
Yeah. Michael, I mean, how do you feel like you help with the team aspect? Because, I mean, I know cross country sometimes we look at as, individual, you're out there running by yourself in a lot of ways, but there's, a lot of team parts to make, you guys perform better, right?
Yeah, with just the team aspect of it, I try to help Celso out, and mainly what I try to do is during runs, if I pass someone who's walking or looks like they're really, really struggling, we try to encourage them, me and Celso both, tell them, hey, you're doing good, just keep going, you're almost there.
All right, very good. Gabi, obviously you and Ellary are kind of the standard bearers. Gabi, I mean, you've been with this group for a long time now, and you've got maybe some other runners that maybe haven't been with it as long. Is that something that you look at as a leader in some way, or you're just out there trying to help the team in any way you can?
Yes, Gigler the other day actually kind of scared me when he was like, you're the only girl with 3 years of experience. And then I looked around and I was like, wait, since when am I the older one now? I've always been referred to as the younger one of the group with Shay and Ellary and all of them. And now all of a sudden I'm the older one, and it's just a different experience for sure.
Do you like that? I mean, do you like that, you're kind of transitioning into a different role now?
Oh, yeah, it's cool seeing me as more of a leader than just a follower as a younger one. It's a different experience that I enjoy.
Yeah. Ellary, I mean, the team part of, cross country, I mean, what do you enjoy the most about it? Is it just the experience of being with the other runners, or, what's the best part of, the team aspect of cross country?
Just everyone's personality, because everyone's just so, it's just such a great time. I always have a great time with the team, and it's just good. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So far for cross country, what's the favorite course, Ellary, that you've had a chance to run? I mean, is there a favorite one? Is there one that stands out in your mind that you get to perform on throughout the year?
Anyates is always challenging but fun.
Yeah. All right. How would you think of the state course last year? Is that difficult or not that bad?
It was difficult, especially the rat race part when you just went around. That one was mentally challenging.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Gabi, what course are you looking forward to most this year? Is there one that the home course, maybe somewhere else, or?
I do like our home course. I liked one of the ones we went to in El Paso, but so we're actually not going this year. But I really do enjoy our home course. It just, I guess, being in our hometown is a lot more fun.
Yeah, I think, the fan support has been really strong the last couple of years. Seems like there's been a lot of folks that have come out.
Yes, actually, a lot of support.
Yeah, it seems like there's been a lot of folks that have been there. Michael, how about you? Is there a course that you enjoy more than the others, or?
I guess my favorite course overall, like from all the courses I ran, would probably be the Chaparral course.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going in. Are you going to?
No.
No, not going to Chaparral this year.
We're going to Gadsden, so if you like flat and fast, you'll like what Chaparral was. You'll like Gadsden's course as well.
Yeah, so just like he said, it just being flat, just pure, I want to say pure, like, I guess, speed?
Yeah.
Like, I guess those are my favorite courses because there's no, like, there's not too much to think about. You just focus and you just go and feel your race.
All right. Celso, how about you? Is there a course that you've enjoyed more than others?
Honestly, I think it's our home course, no matter how many times I've been able to do it or how many times I've been able to run it, I've still been able to challenge myself with whatever there still is on the course. And no matter, even if there aren't as many schools going or if there are less or more schools going, it's still like very challenging, and I just find it very nice.
Okay. Coach, any changes to the course this year? Pretty much the same.
There's a small change on the last after the 2 mile mark. We don't double back. We actually end up running around the hang glider park out there.
Okay.
So a minor change, distance didn't change. It's still pretty good. I think the kids will like not having to double back on that section a little bit and see something a little bit new.
Okay. So that'll be over, of course, at the Griggs Sports Complex, where it's been the last number of years. And also coming up this weekend is your Black and Gold 5K.
Yeah, actually, it's on Friday night as well. So, so Thursday night we have our of course, our home meet, like you mentioned, at 4 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock on Friday on the same course, we have a community fun run. I think it's $25 or $30. I can't remember how much it was. And it's like $10 for kids. And so we'd like to get some people out there to kind of see what our kids go through. I'd like to see more than just their parents out there this year, but no. We had some other people in the community, and a lot of colleagues of mine will sign up and do it. But it's definitely a unique challenge. I think people like it because it's not a road race, and I think the heat's also another added element that they're not quite used to. Most fun runs start 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's another added element that I think will challenge your usual casual runners. So.
All right. And I know you'll have some soccer kids out there too. Well, you know what? They've got tournaments this weekend, so unfortunately, not as much.
We'll have them all.
Yeah.
We'll have them all, yeah. Gabi and Vanessa and Janae will have to do double duty on Thursday.
Yeah.
They'll still run at 4 and play at 7 in cruises. So, I mean, they're troopers. For some reason, they all say they prefer to run first. I don't know why. Everybody's like, we like to run first. I'm like, okay. To me, I don't know the difference, but they all seem to really seems to be really important for them. But no, we'll be at full strength. Okay. It's early in the season. I always stress that with cross country, what's nice about it is we don't have to be winning all the meets right away.
Yeah.
It's not a win-loss type of sport like all the other sports are. It's all about just progressing throughout the season. So I know typically we don't usually start out the best, but I know towards the end of the season we're right there in the district.
Well, we certainly hope that's the case, and you guys are at home this Thursday, and again, get out there and support the cross country team. It's a fundraiser for them coming up on Friday night, so get out there and get involved with the Black and Gold 5K, and we'll look forward to seeing this group. Just a reminder: go out there on Thursday. This is your one opportunity to see Alamogordo cross country, so don't miss out on that. You guys, good luck this season. Okay.
Thank you.